The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Willis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Willis out of the gun. Open man, here's Benson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Willis. This is caught by Tucker. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Trey Tucker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Breaks through the contact.
Oh!
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Allen gonna throw. Throw left side, taken in by
Where the fuck is he going?
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown getting up.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The slot man in motion right. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And his defense will plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The Vikings at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he stops right at midfield. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. No, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stick.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Nolan
Can't see this sauce out here, man.
down on the pass rush.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A very solid gain of 27.
Yeah.
Oh, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You look at this defense for the Vikings. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Oh.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Whoever stole this should get out.
I don't got nobody fast, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely.
Oh, he tries to force it in. And it's
Come on, get up!
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Man, they wouldn't let me. I had hit triangle. Shit, they ain't even throw my hands up.
Not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that.
I'm out here trying new plays, man.
Joke and say, you know some big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Yeah.
Well,
on first down, it's Benson. Fights off the defender. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7.
Oh, you see superstars at.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Throw left side complete. That's Walker.
Ah, come on! Whoa!
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A quick throw completed by Willis. And he will take it on.
You didn't know nothing, man. Stop talking like you know
A
something.
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead.
Hey, listen.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game.
Listen, man.
There, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
Listen, man. We can't have coaching and commentating going on to the game. Just use your eyes and not your mouth. Man, they don't need to tell nothing. Listen, man. Oh my God, he don't never get it, man. I know you're a little slow. I know you're a little slow. Let's watch.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They don't know how I run it though. That's the difference.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, come on. Why do you want?
Hits the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Listen, man. That's Sneed, man.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air
that's what we don't need. That's what we don't need, man. God damn, I can take it down now if you want to keep talking. If you want to keep talking, I can take it down. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43.
At Burger King, we blame grill our burgers. Why? The best part should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky.
Allen to throw once more. And that'll be off the mark.
I'm running with the nigga.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Come on! Ain't no way.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they?
Because I thought I was going to get going. I thought he was finna goddamn get gone.
After that interception.
Healthy ingredients, natural nutrition. Try Life Protection Formula today. Using these type of cleansers to be damaging and your skin.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Man, that shit was straight up.
1-0 our score after one.
Well, I don't think Smoke gonna play the game.
As we start the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
An online platform using licensed U.S.-based pharmacies and clinicians in your state to guide your weight loss journey with weight loss medications, nutrition, and lifestyle. Get access to leading GLP-1s with future health. Weight loss plan pricing. Fill out the intake to get your personalized plan today at website.co/.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Willis looking to throw it. Quick throw there.
I can't even understand why he did that.
Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they
That's
thrown it to him?
crazy.
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally
That's
made an
crazy.
adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Slot man moves right. Willis. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Come on, get missing, man.
Way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw it. And it's caught. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I thought he was going to come big hit, but I come up.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Again, it's Willis to throw it.
Oh, he's fucking open. Give me some time, fellas. I just need a little time. That's it.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Benson. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Oh.
He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to
How the hell he fight the... Well, that's not even a good bat.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So nothing doing there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, it's Achane. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Up the middle, A-Chan. Oh, a heck of a move. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
What do you want? Here are some photographs. You.
From the 20, here's second and a yard.
Your hand is on the back of her neck. I really remember where.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll run, A-Chan. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. And now they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The gun is made, complete. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Oh,
A dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
He frames you frame him.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
good boys out there.
Leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh, get that
This
shit.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
I'll be right there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now Allen. Throw caught by Achane. Oh, look at the juke. Look at those stick skills. And all the way down to the 9. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Allen. This is to Pitts on the quick slant. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called.
Well, it seems 4 sweet old ladies traveled over this.
A final shot before half for Allen.
That was part of that.
It's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
It's good to see me, isn't it?
A final shot before break. Allen. And now here is another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like life was moving on without me. Then I found a chance to let in the light.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That's right. Special K. Special for a reason.
When you bring a ruggable rug into your space, you're bringing more than just a rug.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Tasty wafers covered in cream milk chocolate.
What nice wafers are having in the break. The Kit Kat. For a jolly great, try Kit Kat Santa.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now Allen. And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Finding Walker complete.
Oh, whoa, man. How he?
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
This is not a procedure. It's just a hard work. Provided with triple power with pro-retinol, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C.
To throw, here's Willis.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete.
And those two just have been
They didn't just rob me there.
nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now Willis to throw. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Willis wants to pass it again. To the line, but it's
Come on, man.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly. Because you
Crazy.
3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. In motion left, the tight end. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he might have gotten that yard back, and that's about it, as he'll take it only up to about the 20. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. No, and that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So instead of the incredibly obvious choice of trying to punt it out near midfield, now they've left their defense with no margin for error.
No, 0. And I don't care how much confidence you have in your defense. I don't care if you say, hey, I'm going to be aggressive because those guys can pick me up. You really put them in an impossible situation because at the least, you're giving up 3 in that situation, right? So I would have punted the ball out of there and given them a goal.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Shedding the tackle. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll give this to Achane. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 68 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Allen. And my goodness, another interception. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Willis.
Oh, come on!
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Willis looks to pass it here. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Vikings will take over here as they get up to the 43-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the handoff handoff. It's Achane. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On play action, Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
One final try here for Allen. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Chiefs are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, and it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run for it with Achane. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Our brain so hates the idea of losing something that's
now Willis.
What?
This one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Bro, why is it making my motherfucking goddamn...
Another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
You know what?
The shotgun snap to Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Back to throw, Willis.
Man, come on, man.
It's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly
certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. So the previous play a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Allen now looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Allen to throw it.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Now a run by Achane.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
Reek Woolen in on the stop. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On play action, Allen. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And all the way to the the 25 before he's hit and dropped. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together.
Damn, Tony didn't tell no good
they held the
game.
ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense.
Crazy,
Didn't have to be
boy.
out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there
Let me
fresh
tell you,
playing,
good game no
put a
more.
little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Chiefs, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.